When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now running right through it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And shutting him off. Now open field. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Beast mode unleashed, a big one there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 67 yards. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Rams are in for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to...
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Evades the tackler, and now some space. The 40. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room.
Catches, he was wide open, not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grabbed a nugget.
They'll go for it with Bell. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 56 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have...
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Oh, now and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 59 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 55 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one. About it going in, because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and
he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's on pace now for 12 rushing touchdowns, and I think he's making fantasy owners smile.
I think you've got to change something on defense, don't you? I mean, we often talk about using a spy.
This is Elliott. And they're running right through it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Disappointed team, no one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. And all they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 91 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here they go again on fourth down. They'll run for it. Lynch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have moved out in front. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. They'll throw again. Mariota. He completes it to Henry. Still fighting. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Just about do it. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs. And
dashing through the snow. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. 87 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were.
No, I can't be